guys, welcome back to the channel. So this week we are doing our mini series on the perfect poutine, and we will be making cheese curd from scratch. Yes, it doesn't matter if you don't live in Quebec or in Wisconsin, you can make your own cheese curd at home. How great it is! So let's cook this now.
The first thing you want to do is put two pots one inside the other with water so you create a bain-marie. For this recipe we need 8 liters of whole milk. It can be pasteurized, no problem. Gently bring the milk to 88 Fahrenheit and put 3/8 of a teaspoon of mesophilic type 2. Those are culture. I will put a link in the description. Let them sit on top of the milk so they rehydrate for 5 minutes. Then stir the milk and the culture for about 1 minute and then let it rest for 40 minutes at 88 Fahrenheit. And to separate a measure cup, put 60 milliliters of bottled water. Very important, don't use tap water because of the chlorine. In the first one, put half a teaspoon of calcium chloride and the second one, half a teaspoon of rennet. The first one, you put the mixture of calcium chloride into the milk and you stir for 1 minute. This will rise the acidity level of the milk. Make sure the milk is still at 88 degrees and then put the rennet into the milk. The rennet will coagulate the milk and this happens very fast, so you need to stir gently for about 20 to 25 seconds and then stop the milk. Put the lid on so we keep the temperature at 88 Fahrenheit and let that sit for 60 minutes and don't touch anything. After 60 minutes, make a test with a knife, and if you have a clean break like this, it means it's ready to be cut. Use a long knife to cut all the way down to the pan and make a 3/4 inch stripe. Repeat on the other side and then put your knife on the 45-degree angle to cut in the third dimension. And don't forget to cut all around the pot also. Turn the pot around gently to separate just a little bit the curds and then cover for 10 minutes. The curds will solidify as the time passes. 10 minutes later, stir very gently and then cut the biggest piece of curds. At this point, you need the temperature to reach 102 Fahrenheit. Cover and every 5 minutes stir gently, and after 30 minutes, let it rest for 10 minutes. The next step is to pass the curds into a cheesecloth, and you need to keep the weight at 122 Fahrenheit. Let the cheese curd drain for about 10 minutes in the cheesecloth with the warm whey and put some weight on it. After 10 minutes or so, remove the cheese curd from the whey, cut it in half and stack those two pieces together. Put it back over the whey and put some weight on it. Now you need to repeat this step 4 to 5 times and wait 15 minutes in between to let the cheese curd drain. While we are looking at those repeating steps, let me tell you a cheese joke. How do you call a cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Now, as you can see, the cheese is way more firm, it's all drained, and it's time to tear it into cheese curds. Next step, you will need to weigh the cheese. Here I'm having 1225 grams, and on that you put 2% of salt, which is about 24 grams. You need to add that salt in 2 phases and shake vigorously. When you are done shaking, it's almost over. You can taste it right now, but it will need to age for 12 hours to have the perfect texture and taste. It's beautiful.
Alright guys, so this is it. We made it. Homemade cheese curd. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If so, please leave a like. It makes a big difference on the channel. I hope you guys will try this at home and see you in the next episode.
I got this recipe from Fred le fromager urbain. If you are interested in cheese making and if you speak French, I will put a link of his channel right here.